Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to our rant on Best Buy. Yes, you heard it, Best Buy rant. What have they done? What does anybody do? I don't know. They messed up bad. They're no longer going to be carrying Traxxas parts in stock, people. This sucks. Now thousands of us, even in my own city, can no longer locally get any parts. So, not in store anyhow. So the deal is this. Best Buy, of course, like I just said, no more parts in stock for Traxxas machines. However, they're still going to sell Traxxas machines. Does that make sense? Might carry one, if not the other. But hey, whatever. You will be able to go into the store, though, however, and order just a part or a couple of parts, whatever you need, and not have to pay for shipping. However, that means getting in your car, driving to your local Best Buy, hopping into a taxi or a bus, or pedaling your butt over there on a bicycle to your nearest Best Buy just to go into the store and make darn sure you got the right part numbers for the parts you're going to need, okay? And if you're smart about it too, I would advise pre-check the website to make sure that even that stuff is in stock online, because that, of course, is going to cause you a problem too. But you're going to have all that stuff prepped, haul your butt down there, then you can order the parts online in-store while you're there and not pay for shipping. If you order from your home, you know, even one little part, okay, you're going to have to pay for shipping unless you meet the minimum requirement for free shipping on your order, which again sucks if all you need is a spur gear. Because I've had that happen. I've needed a pack of A-arms, or I needed just a spur gear. It's convenient. They have them in stock all the time for my machines, right? And at least that's something that was commonly in stock. I mean, there was a few of them, right? Because they don't sell that often, but they do sell just the same. But their reasoning and excuse for doing this stupid move was because they say they don't sell enough parts. Well, the problem is a lot of the parts that they did stock didn't sell because why? They don't break, okay? Or they don't break very often, so it could be months. And with the battery thing, everybody's going LiPo. They've never stocked LiPo. Even when it was Future Shop, they always stocked NIM packs, right? So no LiPos, no LiPo chargers, unless you order that stuff, of course, online if they have it, right? Because they don't have every Traxxas part anyway for every machine online at Best Buy / old Future Shop, right? So this, of course, creates more dilemma, right? So this is actually going to cause a large issue, because once more and more people discover this, you can bet there's probably going to be more rant videos going up, or more people just completely bitching, period, probably even to head office, because I know, like, I'm thinking about calling head office and saying, look guys, this is a really bad move, you know, but I mean, what's it going to do? Nothing, right? The thing is they made mistakes, and it's a mistake that's been going on since it was Future Shop. Now, Future Shop and Best Buy have always existed, but there's no more Future Shop. It's all owned by Best Buy now, and it's under the Best Buy name. So now it's just Best Buy, right? Anyways, both equally enough have made the same dumb mistakes by not doing their own homework to finding out what does sell the most, right? And this is where it becomes a problem, because I mean, these are major companies. These aren't like, you know, little hobby shops. Like when I went to Traxxas to try and carry Traxxas machines and parts, for me, it was a minimum of a $10,000 order every time I needed something. It was like, that's ludicrous. I'm not made of money, and I'm not a big box store, so I never did get in with Traxxas, obviously, right? But I also shut down my hobby store because everybody wants to buy online. And that's another part of their reasoning why they're thinking of doing this, is keeping it online now, because more and more people want to go online. Well, that may be true for some items, but when it comes to our Traxxas parts, boys and girls, we want to be able to go to a local store that carries Traxxas parts and get our Traxxas parts in store that we most commonly bust a lot. I mean, I'm constantly breaking drive axles, okay, like the half shafts, right? So I buy a set of half shafts for, you know, whatever it costs, or I can buy a completely assembled axle, right? Whichever. Sometimes I like to just spend a couple extra bucks by the whole axle instead of fiddling around with that thing for 20 minutes trying to pop it all together. You know, so I'll spend the extra couple bucks because they did have those in stock, right? But then they don't have enough of them in stock, because sometimes I need one, sometimes I need two, sometimes I need all four. I'm hard on my machines, right? Traxxas machines are basher machines. We beat our machines, right? Which continually makes money for Traxxas, which continuously would make money for Best Buy. Now, Best Buy sales, if they're going to whine and complain what's not coming off the shelf now, wait till they have nothing on the shelf, they're going to complain and whine even more, because more and more people now are going to be going elsewhere, because you know what? You can get free shipping from a lot of places around, a lot of different hobby shops all over the country, or whatever country you are in, okay? And so there is selection out there, definitely, right? I mean, for me, when I need something like multitudes of, I always shop at Dollar Hobbies, because dollarhobbies.com has got the cheapest stock replacement parts anywhere on the planet I've found so far for Traxxas, Mogan, Moglin, Omfa, HPI, Axial, okay? Because you buy stuff in kits, right? And so it's more cost effective, right? So maybe I only need 2 drive shafts, like 2 half shafts. Well, that's about 20 bucks for 2 half shafts. So it's like, let me think. For 20 bucks more, I can get 4 complete assembled axles and half shafts with extra nuts, with extra pins, with extra washers, etc. in a kit for under 40 bucks plus shipping. Thinking more economical that way, because I know I'm going to bust them anyway, right? So, you know, things I don't go through a lot of are A-arms, but I do go through them the odd time on my Slash. And, you know, because I've already done that already, right? But, I mean, my big, huge Summit, I've never broken an A-arm, and believe me, I've beaten the hell out of that thing, you know, severely. I've never broken an A-arm yet. So for them to even stock A-arms, period, for a Summit is ridiculous. They'll never sell them, you know. So, and besides, you go to Dollar Hobbies, you can get A-arms with a whole whack of extras for actually a lot less money than what they want just for a set. So, you know, I mean, there are some perks to shopping, you know, across border. There are perks to shopping elsewhere. But the thing is when it comes to in-store stuff, if they stocked the stuff that commonly sold the most, they would always be making money. I mean, they're always selling servos. You can't keep servos on the shelves at Best Buy. You know, everybody's buying them, and by the time I need them, you know, which does happen, right? Because you can only rebuild a servo so many times. But the thing is eventually you're going to need a servo. But still, anytime I've gone in looking for a servo that I've needed one, not there. Or there's one and I needed 2. Well, so I pick up one and then I order one. Oh wait, if I order it at home, I pay shipping. But if I order it through the store, it's free shipping. But then I'm still waiting 3 to 5 days. I mean, ludicrous. They need faster way to get stuff. Put it in the store. That's common sense, right? Forget carrying NIM packs for batteries. Nobody wants NIM anymore. Everyone wants LiPo. So carry LiPo batteries. If you're going to carry Traxxas products, carry LiPo batteries for Traxxas branded. Carry, you know, Traxxas LiPo chargers. People will buy that are Traxxas fanatics. Those who are not fanatics like me, okay, I buy SMC, I buy batteries out of China, I buy stuff like Lion Power, Great Power, stuff like this. You know, I mean, these are great batteries too. In fact, a lot of them I get for way less money than a Traxxas battery costs. So, I mean, really, to carry Traxxas batteries, they're not going to sell that many batteries, even LiPo-wise, even in this town, because there are cheaper places, like I said, like SMC, Lion Power, etc. And even SMC, you can get them in Canada, have them at your door in about 2 or 3 days. Sure, you're paying shipping, but you're getting like 10 times more battery for your money, right? So it makes sense. But, so I mean, but things like slipper clutches, we go through a lot. Bearings we're eating, axles we're eating. You know, nobody's eating drive shafts. I've seen the same drive shafts on the shelf since it was Future Shop, and that's going back even for well over a year. You know, I mean, nobody's bought a drive shaft other than me. I bought one actually for my wife. So yes, I'm guilty. I bought one drive shaft, but it's not because I needed it. I thought I needed it. Turned out I didn't. So I threw it in anyways. Now I got the spare one in my shelf if I ever need it for a project or something. You know, who knows? But the thing is I mean, that's a part that they shouldn't be carrying in store because it's not going to sell. It's going to sit on the shelf. It's going to collect dust forever, right? So they never had a consultant even from Traxxas to say, okay, this is the most popular stuff that's going to sell. This is what you should be carrying in your store because you're going to sell it like candy, right? That would have made sense, but no, Traxxas didn't do that. Okay, so that's partly Traxxas' bad. Traxxas knows what breaks on their trucks. They design and build the damn thing, so they know it's going to bust and bust a lot. So obviously, communication was lacked of, right? So this is where stores like Best Buy and other places that carry parts as well as machines get screwed over because they end up with parts that'll never ever sell, okay, or it'll take years to sell the stuff, you know, before somebody might need it. But, you know, common stuff does sell off the shelf at Best Buy like crazy. Like I said, half shafts are always selling. We've always had a hard time getting them. You know, servos, had a hard time getting them. You know, a lot of other parts. You know, bearings, I actually needed, you know, what is it, I needed 4 packs of bearings. They had 2 packs on the shelf. So, I grabbed 2. That's it. Now I gotta wait, get 2 more. Oh, wait, now they don't have them. So now I gotta order my bearings elsewhere. Okay? Which means I'm going to go to Dollar Hobbies because I can get the bearings and I can get my axle carriers all the way around for like peanut change in comparison. Okay, so I mean that's where I'm at with that one, right? So anyways, guys, that's the news, that's the word. A little bit of a rant. I'm kind of pissed because I used to like going to Best Buy when I needed stuff in a pinch. I needed a fast fix. You know, when the parts were at least in stock on the shelf, I could easily grab them and no problem. Now I have to know all my numbers, bring them all in with me to order them online through the store just to get free shipping. That's ridiculous. We should be able to still get free shipping and just as fast as shipping too by ordering them in the comfort of our own home instead of wasting our gas, taxi fare, bus fare, or busting our buns on a bicycle, especially in the dead of winter. Okay, we're in Canada, we do get winter like other countries too. Okay, so that becomes now not such a great thing. If they're in stock, I don't mind spending the gas money to go to the mall, you know, because I live about 6 clicks away from the mall. Okay, so I don't mind spending the gas to go get my parts off the shelf, you know, but now I can't. So yeah, now I'm going to just continue ordering from Dollar Hobbies all the time, I guess, for any stock parts, because what is the point? There's no point for me to waste my time and my gas to go to Best Buy to order them even in store just to get free shipping on a part I need, you know, and I'm going to be waiting like up to 5 days anyways. I might as well just order from Dollar Hobbies, spend a few bucks more, get a ton more product, you know, that I'm going to use up anyhow, you know, so in the long haul I really do save money in that aspect. So yeah, Best Buy will no longer be getting any business from me, period, when it comes to parts, thanks to them pulling them off the shelves at the store. So, and the rest of you, it's up to you what you want to do, but hey, that's what I'm going to be doing, and rightly so. I think it's only fair. So, anyways, yes, they will still be carrying machines, apparently. I mean, that's what they tell me so far is happening. They'll still carry some machines in stock, which is your usual, you know, mini E-Revo and a, you know, a Slash or a Stampede BXL 4x4 or a Stampede brushed version 4x4 or 2-wheel drive. Sometimes they rotate stuff. I've never seen a Bandit or a Rustler in stock, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I mean, really, they should be carrying more machines in stock, too, which would make more sense. Easier to shop, you know, so, but, because they do have awesome prices on their machines, you know, and I've bought machines from Best Buy as far as Traxxas goes, because I like their prices and everything, but, you know, and I don't get to buy brand new machines very often. So if anything, I might still support them for Traxxas machines, unless I find another company that has free shipping as well on a Traxxas product and it's the same or less money, then I'll go elsewhere. Because I really don't want to support a company that doesn't want to support me in return with the parts I need, you know, properly. You know, that's the big thing. And so anyway, that's it. That's all. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next vid.